Thank you, everyone. We are back for Act 2. And off we go. Act 2, Scene 1. Lights up in the hotel room. Cass is packing. Lois is making herself a giant drink.
Look at you, you little packer. You little runaway. Aren't you at all concerned about what'll happen to me?
Me. You're so goddamn selfish.
Oh, aren't I terrible? It's a good thing I'm gonna kill myself.
Oh, you're not gonna kill yourself. You would have done it by now. You just want attention, and I'm sick of it.
Are you daring me?
Leave me alone, I've got to pack.
Because I'll grab that barrel and I'll do it right now.
My God, you're so depressing.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry the suicidal alcoholic lady is depressing you.
Cass holds up a pillow threateningly. Lois recoils from the pillow.
This husband brings out the worst in you.
The women freeze. Lois rushes to the door and looks through the peephole.
It's a man.
What's he look like?
Just a regular man. I can't describe him.
Oh, it's Kip. Oh, make him think I'm not here.
Okay, hold on. Who is it?
I want to see my wife.
There's no wife in here. Go away now. This is another voice I've been working on.
Cass, are you in there?
Cass, no, it's not key.
Please let me in.
No, I'm not English.
You just spoke English 2 seconds ago.
Oh, I can't open the door right now.
Why not?
I'm a midget. I can't reach the door. Sorry.
Forget it.
No, I think he's falling for it.
Open the door.
Lois opens the door. Kip stands there with a box of things.
Hi, I'm Kip.
I know that. Come in, there's a draft.
Kip enters and looks around suspiciously.
There's no midget in here.
She ran under the bed.
Kip, go home. You're gonna muck everything up.
Aren't you even gonna say hello?
I can't believe you hired private investigators.
I didn't know what else to do. After you left, I had an anxiety attack.
Why? You had to empty the dishwasher yourself?
Why are you being so mean?
She's in a very mean mood. She's just threatened me with a pillow, and my mother was suffocated.
Can you not breathe on me, please?
Don't be rude. Lois can't help her breath. She's an alcoholic.
Do you have to tell everyone?
What is that?
It's a wig.
Why would you wear a wig? Your hair is so nice. Your hair is probably my favorite thing about you.
Oh, go away, Kip. I'm very busy.
You're packing again. To go home?
You wish. I'm not leaving. I'm happy here. I go and I wear wigs and overalls and I accomplish all manner of things. I have to stay. Besides, Lois needs my support.
Thank you.
This was a test, wasn't it? I was supposed to prove something back at the house, and I didn't. I just let you go. But you wanted me to fight, and it's too blurry, and I'm trying my best to read this.
No, I didn't want you to fight. You weren't even supposed to be there.
Kip pulls some items from the box.
I brought some things. It's evidence. See? A photo album. Champagne glasses from the wedding. My swim trunks from the day we met.
Kip, what are you? Put those away.
The Neruda poems we read to each other before bed. Oh, waffle iron. Oh, God damn it, it's still blurry.
Caricature.
Oh, those are grotesque. Ugh.
the caricatures we had done on the roof of land.
Yeah, it's a grotesque.
It's just stuff, Kip.
I'm sorry, but you can't just wake up one day and say our marriage didn't exist.
You're the Catholic, not me. And you people invented annulment, so don't even try it.
What about your ring? Remember we went camping and where's your ring?
I lost it.
Lost it? Cass, that was special. We found that ring in Nevada. It was the sign. It was our ring.
Well,
Why are you doing this to me? Can't you see I'm having a breakdown?
Get in line, Chief.
I'm not your lifeguard anymore. I'm not going to jump back in the pool just because you're splashing around.
I'll see a specialist, a sex specialist. I'll get that thing taken care of.
You're making it about that one thing. There's a big, giant picture you're not seeing. That one thing is just a dot.
She's talking Surratt, baby. Stand back. Look at the painting.
Can we talk in private?
No, we're done. You need to leave.
But I've come all this way.
So what?
I hired those people.
See, it's always about you. Kip, what you did, what you want.
What you swallowed.
Lois.
I'm sorry. I'll just read one of these poems.
She grabs the Neruda book.
Is it because I'm not aggressive enough? I can change. I can be more butch.
I
Kip
don't want
grabs
you to be
Cass
more.
suddenly.
I don't want you to be more butch.
Kip grabs Cass and tries to drag her out the door.
Fuck you, you bitch. You're coming with me or I'll kick the shit out of you.
Cass squirms out of his arms and slaps him hard across the face.
What the hell is the matter with you?
Kip collapses.
I'm sorry, okay? What else do I need to do? Just tell me and I'll do it. I know I was dishonest. I know you're disappointed, but give me another chance.
Kip, you're embarrassing me. Pull yourself together.
No one
I'll
moves.
get it.
Lois goes to the door and opens it. Captain Mike is standing there. He looks down at Kip and back up at Cass.
Hi. Are we still on for dinner?
Sure. Just a sec.
Who's this?
This is Kip. My houseboy. He's upset because I've cut his wages.
Huh. Nice to meet you. I'm Captain Mike.
Oh, a military man.
Not exactly. Hey, that's a nice sweater.
I hear he's got drawers filled with sweaters. Hey, Kipper?
I'm a sweater man myself. This one I'm wearing.
It's nice.
Thanks. Bought it from a lady across the street from me. Her name's Melba. She runs a little business making sweaters year round. Does great work. I'll give you the address.
I'd appreciate that.
Okay, that's enough. What I tell you about bothering the guests, houseboy? Go dust my boudoir.
He wasn't bothering me.
Can you wait outside? I'll be with you in a bit.
Well, okay, I'll be down at the car.
I thought there might be another man. This explains everything.
I just met him.
Did you sleep with him? You did? You slept with him?
Excuse me.
Cass whips out the doll head and shakes it at him.
I was wondering where. Oh,
Hey.
I was wondering where Vivian went. I want to dispose of her as I did with the others.
Take it. She scares my friends.
She tosses the Barbie head at him.
Go home, Kip. You're wasting your time here. And you, don't do anything ridiculous. I'm coming back. Do you understand me? I'm coming back. All right, then. Goodbye.
Cass exits.
Well, at least you tried. It's nice you came with all that stuff in the box.
She didn't even care.
She's a new person now.
But I worked so hard at finding her.
I would have taken you back. If you were my husband and you tracked me down, I would have gone home and made a real commitment to start over.
I'll get her back.
Someday, maybe.
I love her. It's like she doesn't know that anymore.
No, she knows. She just doesn't care.
Lights fade on Kip and Lois. Scene 2. Lights up on a medieval restaurant. Cass and Captain Mike are dressed in flowing medieval garb.
I've never eaten at one of these places.
Different, right? Unique? It's called the Medieval Manor.
I didn't know they made you wear these clothes.
A jester comes around during dessert, and later they have a jousting show.
A waitress dressed as a serving wench approaches.
Hello, folks. My name is Mary Pickering, and I'll be your scullery maid this evening. Can I get you to a mug of mead?
Not right now, thank you.
Very well, Governor. Here's the menus, and I'll be back to take your old specials.
She hands them menus and then exits.
She seems like a saucy wench.
Yeah, she does. So you like it here, right? I'm trying to jazz things up a bit. Some new experiences for Milady.
See that? Oh, I'm checking off Wear Velvet.
Lights go down on Cass and Captain Mike and up on a restaurant decorated in Native American decor. Carla is alone at the table. Lois staggers in drunk, yelling over her shoulder.
Go screw a monkey, you shit-eating bastard! Oh, hello, Miss Marple. You mind if I sit?
This is my alone time, actually.
That horse at the bar cut me off, said I had to order some food. So what do you recommend?
I recommend you sit somewhere else.
What is this? Where the hell am I?
A waitress approaches dressed as a Native American.
How? Welcome to the reservation. I'll be your serving squaw. My name is Walks with Trey. Can I take your order?
I'll have the buffalo burger with a side of maize.
And for you, Paleface?
Has anyone ever boycotted this place?
May I interest you in the powwow platter?
That is terribly offensive. You're not even Native American.
You want to order or pick it?
I bet you're an actress. You got that bitter edge. Like, waiting on me is so beneath you that you should be a great big star by now.
Lady, I've got a 6-top sending me smoke signals. I'll come back when you're ready to order.
Hey,
Waitress walks
Meryl
off.
Streep. Bring me some clam casinos and then do a little monologue for me.
Lights down on them and up on Glenn and Kip at a Gothic-themed restaurant. We hear rattling chains, ghost sounds, and other haunted noises. Kip hands Glenn an envelope filled with cash.
There you go. It's all here. You can count it if you want.
I promised Carla I would. She gave me real strict instructions. Not that we don't trust you or anything.
You did a great job tracking her down.
Oh, thanks. Carla says I need to concentrate more and make sure I take my meds in the morning. Don't you love this place? I eat here 2 or 3 times a week. Kind of cheesy, but it makes me chuckle.
A waitress dressed as a vampiress approaches. She carries a large scythe and speaks in a Transylvanian accent, Steph.
Hmm. Hmm.
Waitress number 3.
Carpe Nocturne, and welcome to Maison de Macabre. I'm Gormina Gallo. May I refresh your diet Pepsis?
I'm ready to order, actually.
Yes, ma'am.
I'll have the grave robber nachos.
And I'll have the chicken wrap of doom.
Horrifically good choice.
She lets out a blood-curdling scream. And then she exits with a flip of her cape.
That was unnecessary.
Yeah, she does that. Thanks for the dough. 6 or 7 more gigs like this and we'll be able to move out of that youth hostel.
Turns out it was money down the tube. Cass didn't even take me back.
No? Oh, well, she'll come around. They usually do. Carla did mostly. And there's no way you did worse than I did.
Want to bet?
2 years ago, I had an affair.
Shitting Barbie heads turns me on.
Okay, you win.
Lights down on men and up on the medieval manor. Waitress 1 enters and serves an enormous tray of food.
Oh, the governor, we've got a roasted pig on a spit, and for the Duchess, we've got the venison chicken combo.
Cass holds up an enormous chicken leg.
Look at me. I'm Henry VIII.
Oh, I've never seen that before.
She walks off.
I'm so glad you brought me here. I've checked off 6 items already.
I thought it might be up your alley.
Oh, and look at these portions. To think of all those pasta Thursdays with Kip when I could have been eating savory meat pies with you.
Oh, he's a cook and a houseboy?
As a matter of fact, he is. Well, let's not talk about Kip, okay?
Okay.
How do you know what to do?
Do?
Yeah, just, everything. How do you even know what socks to put on in the morning when the color alone could change your destiny?
I guess I don't really think about that when I'm getting dressed.
No? What do you think about?
Breakfast mostly.
Oh, I love breakfast. Used to. Darn that Kip and his secrets.
I thought we weren't talking about him.
Right. You think I'm insane, don't you?
No. I think you're effervescent.
Like sparkling cider?
Sure.
Cass throws herself into his arms. They disappear under the table kissing. Lights out on them and up on Lois and Carla.
And Ted was obsessed with Egyptian history, which I personally found to be a big, giant yawn. Every year he'd say, let's go see the pyramids. Let's go see the pyramids.
Where the hell's that Indian with my food?
Well, there was no way I was spending the only 2 weeks of vacation we got in the middle of a desert looking at sand and busted statues. So we'd go to Napa Valley instead because that's where I wanted. So I think that got to him.
Oh, hey,
Waitress number 2
Pocahontas,
rushes
did you
by.
forget my burger?
2 minutes. Me take smoke break.
Damn engines. I'm out of here.
Wait. I want to hire you.
Hire me? For what?
My friend Cass, she's a real sweet lady, but she distracts me. I should have been dead 2 days ago. I was thinking maybe you could make sure I go through with it.
That'll cost you.
Whatever it takes, so long as you answer a question.
It's your dime.
How'd you do it? With everything that happens between two people, how'd you manage to stay married for 38 years?
Lights up on Glenn and Kip.
We've had a lot of therapy. If you need someone to salvage your marriage, you should see our counselor. She single-handedly pulled Carla and me back from the abyss.
Throughout the rest of this, the lights go up and down on Carla and Glenn respectively for the rest of the scene.
I don't even think about my marriage anymore. Why this? Why that? I have no idea how it works, and that's fine by me. It's like Stonehenge. It's an unknowable mystery the world has come to accept.
The affair was a mistake, but my God, that woman was beautiful. She had this little business knitting sweaters, so she got her supplies from us. Her name was Melba.
Melba.
And one day, she just whispered her address into my ear. That's how it started.
I was doing the laundry and then I found an address in his pants pocket and I marched upstairs and I said, "What is this?" And he said, "It's just some litter I picked up doing a good deed."
I'm not a very good liar.
I had sensed something for weeks.
She had the craziest look in her eyes.
Finally, I had proof.
She hopped in the car and drove to the address.
You really meant that suicide threat, right?
You betcha.
Oh, good. Because what I'm about to tell you, you take to the grave.
My 4s look like 9s sometimes. My penmanship has never been good. And my 4s look like 9s. That's what happened. The address was 214 Windermere Drive. And she snuck into 219 Windermere Drive.
The woman didn't hear me come in. She was a lot younger than I imagined. Pretty. She was up in the kitchen wearing a little slip, her hair all up in the slump, making herself a peanut butter sandwich.
There was an extraordinarily large jar, which Carla raised over her head. She said she was just going to threaten her with it.
I lost my grip. I yelled something like, "You fucking whore," or something like that. And it really, I didn't mean for it to. Gosh, she looked surprised.
She came home and told me how she lost her grip while threatening my mistress at 219 Windermere Drive.
He said she lived at 214, not 219.
Gosh, she looked surprised.
Oh, it was a pretty tense for a few months.
I broke it off with Melba.
But no one ever came looking for me. Like there wasn't even an investigation. Odd, right? You gotta love the Buffalo Police Force.
But I think it's going to come back, you know? These things usually do. So really, we're kind of watching our backs until it does.
Waitress 3 lets out another scream and puts down the check.
You can pay in the morgue.
Blackouts. Scene 3. Lights up on the hotel room. Cass and Captain Mike enter after a long night out. They're still wearing their crowns from dinner.
There you go. An official escort home.
That really wasn't necessary, Captain.
Cass, I have a proposal.
Oh, you do? Well, lay it on me.
I was thinking we could maybe travel the country together, get a motor home and roam from state to state like gypsies.
Gypsies?
Yeah, you'll see something new every day. We'll work down that list of yours. What do you say?
I knew it. You are the man that I was supposed to marry 7 years ago. What are the odds?
What do you mean 7 years ago?
You worked at the Hilton, and I had reservations at the Hilton. And if Kip hadn't proposed, I would have met you. And heck, we'd probably have a couple of kids by now. But like they say, it's never too late.
I was already married.
What?
7 years ago. Lumpy and I were already married when I was at the Hilton. Nothing would have happened between us back then. I loved my wife very much.
Oh. Right.
But who cares about 7 years ago? The here and now's what's important. What do you say? A Winnebago? The open road?
No, I don't think I can do that.
Why not?
My list. I can't just run off. I haven't gone parachuting and I haven't learned how to spin plates on spikes yet.
Right, but what I'm saying is we can do all those things together. I've never gone parachuting either.
Plus, I'm worried about Lois. I just can't.
She can come too.
Captain, I hardly even know you. I'm sorry. I can't go.
This is about that houseboy, isn't it?
No. Now look here. My domestics are none of your concern.
Do you still love him?
My God. First Kip, then Lois, and now, why is everyone, like, I know, so damn clingy?
Maybe I should go.
I'm sorry. Your offers are wonderful. Am I tempted? Yes. Are you perfect? I think so. But so is Kip. And you'll change just like he did. And one day I'll turn around and you'll be a troll. And the world will turn upside down. And where'll that leave me? On my crown, that's where. Why can't people just be who you want them to be?
There's silence. Then a key turns in the lock. Glenn, in his stolen bellhop uniform and carrying a covered platter, enters with Kip.
Thank God she's here.
I told you I'd get in.
Kip, what are you doing? You can't just let yourself in here.
We need to talk.
I'm not allowed to talk to strangers.
You can fuck them though, right?
I should probably leave you two alone.
Please don't.
I'm sorry. Scratch that fuck comment. It slipped out. What I meant to say is, I love you.
Go away.
I can't. Glenn here called his marriage counselor on our behalf.
So you are married.
Captain.
Yes, we are.
Kip.
Glenn says this therapist is a miracle worker.
Oh, well, that's swell. But I'm not a blind, deaf mute.
Just give it a chance. She's at the hospital doing some volunteer work.
For the kids. She's real generous.
But she said she'd get here ASAP.
Get here. This is my room. You can't just invite people to my room.
Carla was resistant at first too.
Okay, Kip, you need to quit it now because the captain and I are buying a Winnebago.
We are?
Yes, I've changed my mind. I want to go now.
I think you just want to run away again.
No, I don't. I want to be with you. You said that you'd parachute with me, and this has nothing to do with Kip. You see what you were doing?
I'll go parachuting.
You had your chance. Now, come on. Let's get that motor home.
No. That was selfish of me to propose. I was pretty sure he was your husband.
So what?
I think you and Kip should sort this out first.
Oh, forget about Kip. I have. It's easy, watch. See? No Kip. He's forgotten.
He's not a wig, Cass. You can't just cross it off your list.
That's right.
Okay. There's some serious double teaming going on here, which I really don't appreciate.
Cass backs to the door, but Glenn is blocking it. He pulls out a gun and points it at her.
I'm sorry. You're not allowed to leave.
What is going on?
I hired Glenn to make sure you didn't run off again.
Or what? He's gonna shoot me?
I wouldn't normally agree to something like this, but we're really in debt.
Now, do you see what I'm up against?
Do you have a permit for that gun?
Sure.
Glenn hands Captain Mike a permit.
I worked security at Bergdorf's back in '87, but that only lasted a couple days. Folks were stealing things left and right. I am easily distracted, but don't get any ideas because I am on my toes tonight.
Glenn notices some artwork on the wall.
Ooh, pretty.
This is a takeout menu from the Happy Walk.
What? Oh, I must have put on the wrong pants.
Maybe you should leave, Captain.
If I do, I'm going to have to go to the police.
Okay, you can stay.
Are you gonna stop, Kip? If I do this, are you gonna stop?
You're gonna do it?
If we sit down with this counselor and talk, are you gonna stop acting like a crazy person?
Yes, of course. But this woman is gonna help us.
But if she doesn't, do you promise to go home and stay there?
Yes. And she counsels us to the best of her ability, and you still feel
Contempt and loathing?
okay. If you still feel those things, then I'll go home. I'll know that at least we tried to work things out.
And if all that happens and I go with you instead, are you going to understand that it's entirely about you and me
And Lois?
and Lois? Okay, but not about Kip.
Sure.
All right, then. Let's get this over with. You can put the gun away.
Oh, you'd like that, wouldn't you?
The door is thrown open, hitting Glenn.
Ow! Oh.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, look, it's a butthole convention.
You have to go away, or my armed guard will shoot you.
I'm suicidal, dumbass. Do you think I care?
All right, you can stay, but she's got to leave.
She's not going anywhere. I've hired her to be my handmaiden.
Handmaiden.
If you can have a houseboy, I can have a handmaiden.
We'll be raking it in tonight, Carla.
She's no longer Carla. While under my patronage, we will call her Yaya. And she's not allowed to fraternize with lowly doormen. Yaya massaged my shoulders. She's agreed to help with my suicide.
Suicide?
I mean, cotillion. Did I mention I was having a cotillion? Yaya's going to help me with my hoop skirt.
Well, that'll cost extra, you know.
You're obsessed with money. I find it very uncouth. Rub my feet, minion.
Carla goes from massaging Lois's shoulders to rubbing her feet.
I agreed to see a counselor.
She's going to help us patch things up.
And if not, she's going to buy a motorhome with me.
You got them lined up, don't you?
Who?
The men. You like a soup kitchen. Nobody loves me.
I'm making her some coffee.
Captain Mike exits into the bathroom.
Don't worry. She'll come with me either way.
Oh, no, you don't. I'm going over once and for all. I've simply come to get my barrel and to give you this. Thank you for your support and for trying to keep me alive for as long as you have.
Gift. Oh, how sweet and out of character. Oh, can I open it now?
Oh, you better not. The captain may not approve.
Oh,
Yeah, fetch my barrel. It's time to depart.
I'll match Kip's price. Make sure she doesn't get out.
Hey, are you telling him I'm an alcoholic?
Oh, no, of course not.
I'm
Points to them at
sorry.
Lois.
You're not allowed to leave.
Oh, give me that.
Lois simply takes the gun from him.
Oh, damn it!
You're fired.
Glenn, we needed that money.
It's okay.
Glenn pulls cover off platter, revealing a shoe shine box.
I've brought my shoe shine box.
Percolating.
Anyone need a shoe shine? Only $5 a shine.
Well,
Sure.
yeah, maybe if I wasn't
$5
gonna
seems
kill myself.
reasonable.
Shoes are a bit scuffed, actually.
One at a time. One at a time.
You ready, Yaya?
Glenn steps over to Captain Mike, takes his $5, and starts polishing his shoes.
You ready, Yaya?
Cass blocks the door.
You can't go.
Look, you did your best. Now lay off.
But you don't want to miss the hack marriage counselor Kip hired.
She's not a hack. She's a licensed professional.
The door is thrown open, hitting Cass.
Ow.
And Janie enters, dressed as a clown.
Hello.
Kip, terrified, screams. Aside from the clown face costume and big shoes, Janie has a very professional manner about her. No funny voice or anything silly. She enters with a colorful briefcase.
She's a clown.
Only part-time. You didn't mention the kids at the hospital.
I did, yes.
I was told this was an emergency, so I hurried right over.
Well, all right then. What's a few more minutes? Yaya, scotch and soda.
Carla makes Lois a scotch and soda.
Don't you want to change?
Nah, I'm good. How you doing, Carla?
Well, I'm bartending.
We're calling her Yaya today.
Excellent. So, group therapy then?
Oh, no, this isn't. They just wandered in. I didn't want a group therapy.
Okay. First lesson, you don't always get what you want. Group therapy it is.
But I'm the one who hired you.
Lesson 2, the fact that you have money and you're the husband means shit to me. Now sit your ass down and we can get started.
I told you she was good.
Continues polishing Captain Mike's shoes.
For everyone still milling about, I'd like to say welcome. My name is Jane McShane, and I'm here to heal. Remember that. No matter what happens, I'm here to heal.
You know what's great, Janie? I was kind of dreading you, but now that you're here, it feels totally right. Because I have this whole conundrum about fate, and one of the things on my list is to become friends with a clown, which seems like a total impossibility, and yet here you are.
Okay. I'm guessing you're a little unbalanced. Am I right?
Was that what Kip told you?
You see things on... Oh, excuse me. You see these things on the side of my head? They're called ears. And they pick up a crackpot real clear. Now, have a seat next to that gnome you call a hubby.
I should be honest here. I have an irrational fear of clowns.
Oh, good. That'll come in handy later.
Later?
Yeah. When I cut off your head and feed it to my monkey.
She pulls out a huge knife and stabs him many times with it. She's screaming. Kip is screaming. Everyone else is laughing. It's obviously a fake knife.
I'm kidding. It's just a prop. The kids at the hospital love that joke.
Carla brings Lois her scotch and soda.
Your drink, mistress.
Thank you, Yaya.
Finished.
shiny.
Still working out that debt, huh? My gutters need cleaning if you kids are free this weekend.
You'll be dead by then, right?
God willing.
Yeah, we're free.
Terrific. And you're the third couple?
Oh, we're actually not.
Yes, my
Actually-
husband and I have a lot we'd like to discuss.
Dynamite.
Wait a second. This isn't.
When in Rome, my friend.
If you don't want to take part, Mr.
Coleman.
Colin, then you need to leave. My sessions are open only to participants, no observers.
Oh, but he has to stay. You have to stay.
See, hear that? You have to stay.
I would like to.
Ted's
but
a little nervous because he's not good at articulating his feelings.
Oh, that's very common. Why don't you just sit down, Ted, and relax? We'll let your wife start off.
Well, all right.
Okay, my name is Lois, and I'm an alcoholic. Thank you. Ted left me because I refused to stop drinking.
Is that true, Ted?
Pretty much, yeah. It was really hard. I had to get away.
Good for you. And moving on.
That's me. My name is Cass, and I'm just trying to figure out, life. Like, what am I doing here?
Niagara Falls?
No. Here. This world. This life, stuff like that.
Uh-huh. Well, that's a little 16th century for me, so let's start smaller. What do you want to, what do you want from your husband right now?
I want him to disappear.
Oh, good. Next?
But my name is Kip, and my wife left me because I'm a sexual deviant.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. And I want things to be the way they used to be.
Well, that's impossible, you moron. No wonder your wife left you.
I thought you were here to heal.
I'm just pulling your leg, pumpkin. He's so sensitive. Do you ever think he might be gay?
It crossed my mind.
I'm not gay.
I'm bisexual.
So what?
How come no one applauded me?
You didn't phrase it properly.
Oh, my name is Carla, and I'm a bisexual. Oh, thank you. I'm blushing.
Much better.
Do I see idle hands? Yeah. Refresh my drink.
Slave driver.
Anyone who wants to shine, pass your shoes down.
Several people pass their shoes and $5 bills down to Glenn. He shines shoes throughout the scene whenever possible.
I'm sorry. I had no idea it would be like this.
Oh, I think it's wonderful.
Oh, excuse me. Okay, now that the intros are out of the way, I'd like to do a quick exercise that'll give us a general sense of how compatible you are with your partner. Oh, excuse me, how compatible you and your partner may or may not be. I'll read off a list of statements, and you simply raise your hand if you think this statement is true. Don't think too much. I want your responses. Ready? My partner loves me. My partner is attractive. My partner works hard. My partner has a drinking problem. My partner is dishonest. My partner sometimes frightens me. My partner and I can talk openly about sexual fears, preferences, and dislikes. I don't like my partner's choice of friends. I don't like my partner's choice of hobbies. My partner's holding me back. My partner has made me vomit. Oh. I love my partner. I hate my partner. I want security. I want unconditional love. I want my partner to change. I want to travel. I want children. My partner is not the person I married. The capital of Minnesota is Duluth. Interesting. Let me just tally up the results.
Janie whips out an abacus and does some tallying.
I took that same test last month in Cosmo.
Did you score as poorly then? Because according to my calculations, you and your husband are virtual strangers.
She tosses the abacus aside.
Everyone else gets a gold star.
And she honks a bike horn.
See that? Gold star. That means we're good together.
That's me. Excuse me. No, it doesn't. It's too early to determine who does and doesn't belong together. First, I have to find out how well you know each other. And in order to do that, we need to play the newlywed game.
Oh, that game's awesome! In the pub!
Arguments is quite the looker.
This totally wouldn't
In
get
the
that.
pub!
That's it. This whole thing is off. I don't like games. I don't want group therapy, and I don't like clowns. This is everything I don't like.
And everything that I do like, Kip.
We can find another therapist.
I don't want another therapist. I want the clown. I'm sorry she's not what you had in mind, but sometimes that's what happens in life. You said that you were willing to change. I guess that was another lie.
It wasn't.
If you want to call it off, then we're done. It's up to you.
Okay, let's play the game.
Wonderful. Honesty, assertion, concession, another gold star. Now, I'm going to pass out some questions and I want you to write down the answers to these cards. No peeking at what your spouse writes.
She passes out cue cards, markers, and questions.
And while you do that, I'm going to tell you an inspirational story.
The couples get to work reading the questions and writing the answers on the large cards.
Right after my husband Gary and I got married, we hit a bad patch. He was fucking a meter maid and I was sniffing wood glue. It was not a happy time. I felt betrayed and alone. So I bought a ticket to the Maid of Mist, thinking I'd throw myself overboard. And there I was on the boat, mist all around. The falls thundering in front of me, and I thought, do it, Janie. Now's the time. And I lifted one leg over the railing, ready to end it all, when the most miraculous and unbelievable thing imaginable.
I got it!
Well done. All right, finish.
In the butt, Bob!
You're down. I got you.
Here we go.
Oh, well, all right. You all are so quick. I guess I'll finish my story later.
Janie pulls out bells, whistles, buzzers, and a couple of tape recorders from her briefcase. She presses play.
Now, remember, each question is worth 20 points. Question number 1. Ladies, what is your husband's pet name for you? We'll begin with Phyllis.
Oh, this is easy. Ted calls me this all the time. It's definitely 100% Stumblebum.
Flip that card, Ted.
Oh.
He said Lushy.
Lushy?
Sorry, darling. We have so many pet names, it's hard to keep track.
Cass.
Well, there are a few, but mostly he calls me Lifesaver.
Yes, lifesaver it is.
Which brings us to Carla.
My answer is Yosef Mengele.
Yosef Mengele. Very good. Question number 2. What were the first words your husband ever spoke to you? Carla, we'll go back to you.
Oh, gee, that was so long ago. I think he said, "Is that your hashish pipe?"
Glenn wrote, are you using that hashish pipe? Judges? Oh, sorry. Choosing the right words, imperative to a happy marriage. Cass?
Oh,
First words to you?
I believe he said, help, help, I can't swim. Holy crap, I'm drowning.
Oh, that's right. Help, help, I can't swim. Holy crap, I'm drowning.
And you said we were strangers.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Out. My husband has a wandering eye.
And who could blame him? Ted's first words to you?
Don't worry, I know the Heimlich.
And Ted says?
Hey, lady, you puked in my hat.
My hat. I'm sorry, that's incorrect, but now it's the husband's turns. Let's see if you can make up some points. Kip, then name the person your wife lost her virginity to.
His name better have been Kip, otherwise she has some serious explaining to do.
Kip is correct.
Wow, that makes me sad and uncomfortable.
Now, Glenn, your wife lost her virginity to
Jackson Pollock.
Correct. And finally, Ted's answer.
Ted. Gosh. I don't know. I'll say Dennis.
Dennis is correct. Okay, one question left, and it's a bonus. And it's a bonus question worth 35 points. So this is still anyone's game, except yours.
Certainly not my fault we're doing so poorly. Aside from the Dennis thing, my husband's an imbecile.
See, this is why I left her. On top of the drinking, there's the nonstop verbal abuse.
Okay, now tell her that, Ted. Go on. Face her and tell her what you feel from the heart.
Lois, it hurts me when you insult and degrade me in front of your friends. I understand that you have rage inside you, but it causes me pain when you aim it at me. I just want to help you and love you.
Very nice. Let's see if it makes a difference in the final round. Ready? If you had to describe your wife in a fairy tale character, which one would it be? Glenn.
Well, because of her sweet tooth and extensive lederhosen collection, I'm gonna have to say Gretel.
Terrific! Bonus question to you, Ted.
Gosh, there could be a couple answers here. Tweedledee. Tweedledum. I'll say Tweedledee.
Oh, she said Thumbelina.
That's okay. It was a good try, Ted.
Thank you.
Oh, I sense some healing. I like that. And finally, we turn to Kip. The pressure's on. The opponents have taken the lead with 75 points. You need to get this right, or you go home empty-handed.
I understand. Well, it has to be a princess.
I need you to be more specific.
Who's the one with the hair? Remember in high school you had the long hair. Rapunzel. My answer is Rapunzel.
Rapunzel! Kip!
Flip the card, please.
Rapunzel is locked away in a tower, cut off from the rest of the world.
I was thinking more about the hair part.
I would have said the little engine that could.
The card, please.
Cass flips the card. It says Jack.
Oh.
The winners.
Wait, no, do over. She didn't understand the question.
Yes, I did.
But you said Jack. She said Jack.
That's right.
Jack and the Beanstalk Jack?
Yes.
But that's not even a girl. How was I supposed to guess that, huh? How was Jack better than Rapunzel?
Jack steals eggs and he kills giants and chops things down. Jack does things. Jack lives life. Rapunzel sits around like combing her hair all day.
She gets out of the tower eventually. The prince frees her or something.
That's right.
Okay then. See?
But you're not the prince, Kip.
What?
You're not the prince in this story. Am I right?
Right as rain, baby.
I need to go with the captain.
Who's the captain?
I am. I'm the captain.
And he's the one I choose. I'm sorry, Kip, but I choose him.
What are you? Why? Because we lost? We haven't even, it's blurry yet. This is just a game.
It's not just a game. Things have meaning, Kip. Or at least they should. I mean, my life, for example, should have meaning. And I don't think it does when I'm with you.
That's not true.
You could have said anything. You could have said something wonderful and changed my mind. God, I would have loved that. I mean, but you said Rapunzel. After everything, you still don't. I mean, look at me. Do I even look like a Rapunzel?
This is why I didn't want to play. I'm not good at answering riddles. You know, I'm not good at all this stuff.
I think we're done here, Kip. Okay?
Wait. There's one more thing. I'd like to finish my inspirational story.
It really isn't necessary. I mean,
So there I was at the base of the falls, all hope lost, about to jump overboard, when something inexplicably wonderful happened. I looked up, and in that moment, I saw something falling towards me.
Was it a lady?
No, it was smaller than a lady. I cupped my hands like this, and it landed there, a sign from the heavens. It was this very watch, inscribed with the words, "Love always." And I thought, well, that's the answer I've been looking for. Love always. And that answer seemed to cancel out all the bad stuff that had come before it. And I went home and reconciled with Gary. And I've spent the rest of my life helping other couples reconnect with their love. Because no matter how lost everything seems, there's always room for a miracle.
That's my watch!
Oh, what?
I dropped it and my marriage turned to shit. That is my watch.
No, this is a sign from the heavens.
It was a honeymoon present.
Yeah, she's right. She told me about it. That's her watch.
Well, tough shit. You're not getting it back now.
Lois
Give me
pulls
my
out the
watch.
gun.
It's my watch.
Jesus, what are you? I'm trying to help you people. Shame on you.
This is why I love group therapy.
It still works.
Must be a Timex.
Do you know what this means?
Means I need a new watch.
God is giving me a good shake. He's saying, look, lady, you got time left. Your watch ain't busted yet. Wait until I tell Ted.
She rushes to the phone and dials.
My sister pulled a gun on me once. She's a big alkie too.
I didn't know you had a sister.
I have 5 sisters. We're identical. Ever hear of the McShane sextuplets? We were on the cover of Life magazine. We spent our childhood on display in a petting zoo. It was an awful way to grow up, gawked at, exploited, fondled by other children. Damn my father in that contract. But we all turned out okay, except for Barb. She went bald and developed a strange southern accent.
Hello, Willie. It's Lois. I'm sorry to wake you up, but I've had an epiphany. An epiphany is this thing that I had one. Put Ted on. Don't tell me he's not there this time.
Cass has taken Captain Mike's hand.
This
Egypt.
is nice, isn't it?
Egypt. Why would he go there? Really? Well, how long is he staying? Indefinitely?
I'll prepare the barrel.
Well, why didn't you tell me that before? No, I just found our watch. The watch I lost. But never mind. Go back to bed. You were right. Must be someone else's. Well, the time has come. But first, a final martini. Yaya, fetch me some ice.
God damn it.
She goes out into the hall for ice.
Lois, hold on. Maybe the watch was a sign to go on. Go on with me and Captain Mike in the motorhome.
She's right. We'll get a double sleeper.
With a wet bar. We had a deal after all. You're my sidekick. And that means we're inseparable. I'm good to go. How about you?
Kip suddenly grabs the gun and puts it to his own head.
Is this what you want? Is it?
Kip! What are you
Because I'll do it.
doing? You promised you weren't going to behave like this.
We took vows.
This is what we call a sore loser.
Look at yourself. What is it you want from me?
I want our old life back.
I'm sorry, Kip. It's for the best. You'll find someone else, someone who likes you. What you do. I mean, who you are. We're a bad match.
We are not.
Kip turns the gun on Cass and shoots. A vase explodes next to her. Stunned silence. Then Captain Mike tackles Kip.
Are you all right?
Captain Mike stands with the gun.
Okay, enough of this nonsense. Nobody is gonna shoot anyone or commit suicide or anything else. You hear me? And no one is leaving this room until you all promise. You're all being selfish and naive, and I'm sick of it. What is wrong with you people? This is one of the most beautiful places on earth, and you're in a hotel room fighting like maniacs. There is a waterfall out there, and trees, and pretty lights. You should be thrilled to be here. Why can't you just try to be happy? Now, I'm calling someone to pick up that barrel, and I'm putting this gun away.
Captain Mike is putting the gun inside his jacket when the door is thrown open, hitting his arm. Everyone screams. The captain has shot himself. Carla stands in the doorway.
I got the eyes. Oh, did I do that?
Someone get him to bed.
I'll call an ambulance.
Lois runs to the phone and dials. Carla, Janie, and Glenn help Captain Mike to the bed. Kip grabs towels to hold over the wound. All this happens around Cass. It seems she is too stunned to react.
This really sucks.
Oh, don't worry, we're getting help.
Hi, room 232. Someone's been shot in here. We need an ambulance right away. Thank you.
Jeez, Carla! First a peanut butter murder and now this?
It was an accident.
Peanut butter? What?
You should have let her go.
I'm sorry. I was afraid of being alone.
Did you say something about peanut butter?
And, they say being alone is the biggest fear any of us have.
Actually, I believe you're thinking of speaking in front of a crowd.
She's right. Public speaking is definitely the #1 fear.
Also, I believe needles is pretty high up there.
My point is, I was afraid.
He's dead. Captain Mike, he just died.
Silence. Time stops. A shaft of unrelenting white light hits Cass. Everything else is dark and quiet for a little while. Then after a few beats, the lights slowly go back to normal.
I'm sorry, sweetie.
Oh, he was so nice.
You know what? I'm on parole and I can't get mixed up in this shit, so I'm gonna go. See ya.
She runs out.
I'm sorry. I didn't know he was gonna. There was no way I could have known that was gonna happen.
Well, you two will want to talk this out, so we should dash out too.
It was real nice meeting you all, though.
Well, take care.
Carla and Glenn exit.
Cowards.
Cass, you should know I wasn't really aiming for you. You know that, right? I just wanted to scare you a little.
I want to go now.
Okay.
Home? You want to go home?
No. Not home.
Cass
Where do you
leaves
wanna-
her list on the bed.
Where do you want to go?
Just whoever shows up, explain what happened.
Moves to Lois's barrel.
What are you doing?
I'm borrowing your barrel.
Borrowing?
Cass.
No, that is not allowed. You can't.
I wasn't
Cass
aiming
exits with
for
the
you.
barrel.
I wasn't. I wasn't
blocks
aiming for
Lois.
her. If I wanted to hit her, I could have, but I didn't.
You hang in there, Kipper, okay?
Lois runs after Cass. Kip is left alone with Captain Mike. Kip picks up Cass's list and unfolds it. He takes in the endless list of things she wanted to do. Kip goes over to the gun and picks it up. We hear sirens in the distance. Kip looks down at the gun in his hands, then the lights fade. Scene 4. In the darkness, we hear the sounds of the river and a loud splash. Lights up on Lois and Cass in the barrel. They float down the river. The barrel is zipping. Cass and Lois move in unison as the barrel waves, bobs in the swift current. Cass has a guidebook.
Okay, I know we had a deal, but
I told you not to get in the barrel.
I didn't think you'd actually push off.
It's like a log flume, isn't it?
All right, time to bail out and swim to shore.
Well, not possible. We passed that point.
What point?
On the map, the point of no return.
What do you mean the point of no return?
Hey, look at the kids at the picnic tables. Oh, hello. Hi.
They kind of look freaked out.
Oh, don't be scared. We're just a couple of ladies in a barrel. Wish me luck.
We need more than luck.
Oh, that's true. We need one of those God things to save us.
The thing is, those God things aren't actually so reliable.
Captain Mike's was. He said he went over and all his questions were answered. Life was clear after that. I'm going to get me one of those.
Okay, enough. I get it. You're devastated. You're unmoored. You're searching for whatever. Now, get over it.
You're yelling at me. No, this could be our final moments together and you're just yelling.
Oh, my ass. Okay, open this.
She pulls a gift out of the barrel.
Oh, you brought it with you?
Not that fast.
No, why you're uncomfortable.
Unwrap it fast. Now,
Okay.
I've been very patient with you, and I thought that maybe the shock of the river would snap you out of this thing you're in, but...
It's a parachute.
And it's a damn good thing I brought it.
Where'd you get a parachute?
Yaya knows people.
So sweet.
Now, listen to me. I'm going to strap this thing on, and you're going to hold on to me as tight as you can.
Can't believe I didn't notice that big gift in the barrel.
As soon as we go over, I'm going to pull the ripcord, and we're going to sail right over everything.
I thought you were going to kill yourself.
No, I'm over that.
What about Ted?
Oh, screw Ted. He's on a camel somewhere. You think he's worried about me? Get a parachute or not?
But if I don't go over, I don't know if I was meant to go on.
Hello? Your friend brought a parachute. What are the odds of that? You weren't meant to go. You were meant to go on, okay?
Okay.
Okay, great. Now, help me put it on.
Cass and Lois struggle with the parachute over the next few lines.
I like this, Lois. Where'd she come from?
Well, Captain Mike made some very good points before he got shot.
Yes, he did.
The barrel pitches suddenly to one side. The women scream and fumble the parachute, which falls and disappears into the river with a splash.
Oopsie.
God damn it!
Okay, don't panic.
Why not? You got a spare parachute on you?
I'll look through the book. Maybe there'll be a survival hint.
That's what I get for trying to help somebody out.
Stay calm. People do survive this, you know?
Cass flips through the book frantically. The sound continues to get louder and louder until the end of the play. They have to yell over the roar of the falls.
What's this?
It's a picture of someone in a barrel. The book's full of them.
Right, but on a lid or something. Were we supposed to have a lid?
I don't know.
Wait, listen. Without the customary lid nailed on, Niagara enthusiasts will certainly be dumped from their vessels and crushed on the rocks below. Did you read this book?
The current picks up dramatically. The barrel pitches. The women scream.
Okay, you win. No more booze.
Why'd you do that?
I've stopped drinking.
You can't stop drinking? You're an alcoholic.
Well, I've turned over a new leaf.
Yeah? It doesn't really work like that.
I can see the edge.
At least I'll get my answer. either pull us out of the water in pieces or as a whole and perfect as newborn babies. But whatever happens, the result will be unmistakable.
Here it comes. Here it comes. Here it.
Suddenly, there's a thud. The barrel stops. The women jerk forward. The waterfall is still roaring, but the barrel has stopped moving. They look around confused.
Well, hell's bells!
What happened?
We stopped!
How come?
We're stuck
Stuck?
on a big rock!
Oh,
Does this seem strange to you?
compared to what?
It doesn't seem odd that we didn't just go over?
Not really, no.
It's like this boulder was waiting for us.
Please don't jostle the barrel.
Maybe this is my answer. Maybe this is the hand of God that Captain Mike was talking about.
Or maybe it's just a rock.
Right.
Help! 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 It's a long way down, isn't it? Somebody help!
When does the clarity come?
Do you see that?
The sun?
Yes. It came up. And you're breathing. What else do you want?
But I don't want to go over. I won't know if I was meant to go on.
But it came up and you're breathing. What else do you want?
Okay. I like this new Lois. Where did she come from? Just, just don't panic.
So did you see that? It was the sun. The sun coming up. It came up.
Very
And
bottom
you're
of 68.
breathing.
Sun?
What more do you want?
Some breakfast would be nice. What are those? Gardens?
That's Canada.
Oh, it really is prettier on the other side.
Yes, it is. Maybe we can have breakfast over there.
I'd like that. It's a nice view.
That's true.
The women stay in the barrel, taking in the view. The overwhelming roar of the falls rises as the lights slowly fade. End of play.
All right. Awesome job, everybody. So that was our first reading. Thank you all for coming and watching this. This was our first time, so some technical things that we had hiccups on, we're definitely going to address and keep getting better going forward. But I'm really happy that this worked out. So thank you everybody for showing up and participating and observing it. And hopefully we see everybody back next week. If you have any questions, I just posted Dan's email address in YouTube comments. And so you're more than welcome to shoot him an email or post a comment, any questions or anything that you have feedback wise. We'd really appreciate it. And then be sure to share this with people that you know going forward. And we will see you in the upcoming weeks.
Awesome. Thank you, everybody.